In finance, a bond is an instrument of indebtedness of the bond issuer to the holders. The most common types of bonds include municipal bonds and corporate bonds. Bonds can be in mutual funds, or can be in private investing, where a person would give a loan to a company or the government. The bond is a debt security, under which the issuer owes the holders a debt, and, depending on the terms of the bond, is obliged to pay them interest, the coupon, or to repay the principal at a later date, termed the maturity date. Interest is usually payable at fixed intervals, semi-annual, annual, and sometimes monthly. Very often the bond is negotiable, that is, the ownership of the instrument can be transferred in the secondary market. This means that once the transfer agents at the bank medallion stamp the bond, it is highly liquid on the secondary market. Bonds and stocks are both securities, but the major difference between the two is that, capital, stockholders have an equity stake in a company, that is, they are owners, whereas bondholders have a creditor stake in the company, that is, they are lenders. Being a creditor, bondholders have priority over stockholders. This means, they will be repaid in advance of stockholders, but will rank behind secured creditors, in the event of bankruptcy. Another difference is that, bonds usually have a defined term, or maturity, after which the bond is redeemed, whereas stocks typically remain outstanding indefinitely. An exception is an irredeemable bond, such as a consol, which is a perpetuity, a bond with no maturity. The yield and price of a bond are inversely related, so that when market interest rates rise, bond prices fall, and vice versa. Bonds are bought and traded mostly by institutions, like central banks, sovereign wealth funds, pension funds, insurance companies, hedge funds, and banks. Insurance companies and pension funds have liabilities, which essentially include fixed amounts payable on predetermined dates. They buy the bonds to match their liabilities, and may be compelled by law to do this.